Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First and foremost, I'd like to thank y'all for coming out here tonight. My name is Pihon. I represent a movement called the Black Chamber. I got a little piece here tonight. It's called The Topic. I'd like to spit it for y'all, so just keep an open mind and listen. Before the Europeans set foot on American sand, back when it belonged to the Native American man, migrated from north and eastern Siberia, and the sandy clovers falsum populated the area fast. Thousands of years later, Columbus came from afar. White skin impressed the Indians, so they praise him as God. So the Europeans were greedy, started taking apart the home of the natives. They left them naked and robbed. It was wrong. Europeans had much better weaponry and also gave the Indians diseases with no remedies. Pilgrims killed men, killed children, and raped women. And this is what you celebrate when you celebrate Thanksgiving. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like that, right? All right. I know you're gonna love this right here. Yeah. Egypt was one of the greatest civilizations. I mean, it left every other single nation intimidated. Amazing from culture, people, and beautiful women to pyramids, huge monuments, and unusual buildings. But the Persians invaded Egypt and tried to change it. So everything Egypt held sacred was also taken, with the hieroglyphics, the culture, all replaced with the Greek way of life and Alexander the Greatness. So many people were robbed and murdered in Egypt because of religion, Christianity, Islamic. They couldn't believe it. So Egyptians ran to Spain for freedom and equal. The same Spain that murdered the Native American people. Got you thinking, right? Open your minds. Alright, AIDS. It's a very devastating virus. I mean, it left over 5 million Africans lifeless. So for instance, let me educate you on the sickness. The WHO, the scientists, they went to the African village and millions of blacks were given the smallpox vaccine as medicine, but the vaccine was like gasoline, designed to kill blacks and gay drag queens. So for now, you gotta keep your eyes open like caffeine. Alright, so for example, the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. Alright, they took 400 blacks with syphilis and started injecting them. Not with medicine, they had a different concept. And your tax money is what they use to sponsor these projects. For real, man, open your mind. Alright. So the youth express life through this hip-hop music. In the 70s, Curtis Blow made your hips rock to it. Back, wiggity whack, even crisscross to it. Even back when rappers had a lot of love to it. Hip-hop is for the streets, not just money making. That instead of being positive, we just money making. While the labels out there exploit our people, rap's the new government's heron. Burn and try a teaspoon. So is hip-hop the reason there's blood in the streets? Alright? And why are hip-hop artists so in love with the beef? Let me ask you a question. Yo, who put the drugs in the streets? And if life is so priceless, then why are guns so cheap? Thank you very much for coming out here tonight. Thank you for your love and support. My name is Pihon. Log on to myspace.com/Pihon101. Help support real hip-hop. Thanks again. Much love. Y'all have a good night. One.